Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Tequila Chat. Tom and I have been away for the last 2 weeks. We both took advantage of the opportunity to do some traveling and take a little break, but now we're back, and we hope you guys had an excellent Easter weekend. Today, we are going to be touring the Marina Vallarta. We are driving around. We're going to do a driving tour before we finally come to this great little restaurant that we stopped at called Hannah and Michael's. It's a newer restaurant at the marina. And we just wanted to take advantage of this opportunity to show you guys around. There's some really great properties here. Great things to do here. There are lots of spas, restaurants, bars, sports bars. There's the infamous golf course and golf club. We have beachfront property here. The beach, honestly, is not that great. It's great to walk, and it's great to have like lunch or dinner out on the beach, but it's really not a great place to swim. Look at this guy. We almost ran over him. We call iguanas here Mexican squirrels, and this one almost got hit by Tom's deadly driving, but he narrowly escaped. So, anyways, we hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Have fun taking a tour of the marina, and let's sit down and have some drinks. We were lucky. We found a really good place to park. It's usually impossible to find parking over here, but it's well worth it when you finally do find it. This is the area over by Plaza Neptuno. There are so many great little shops and restaurants down here. This is where Benito's is. As you can see, we've done videos before from Benito's. And finally, we came across this cute little place. This is Hannah and Michael's, and this is where we are doing our tequila chat today. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. Okay, our drinks finally got here. It took probably like 10 minutes, which is not forever, but it felt like it because, man, we're ready for a drink. So
cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
You too.
And much success.
Yes, we've been busy.
How was your trip to Portland?
So, we know we've been behind, so we skipped a week for putting, was it just 1 week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay. So we skipped 2 weeks for making a video. Because we've both been traveling, we needed a little break. So I went to Portland, really quick whirlwind trip. It was, in and out 5 days. And Tom also.
I actually went to probably one of the most remote places in Mexico, down to the state of Oaxaca, and we flew into Huatulco, and we took a cab, an hour and a half probably west. We're like 21 hours south of here. We were south of Acapulco, and we went to this little bohemian beach town called Zipolite, and all I'll tell you about it is it's the only place in Mexico where you're legally allowed to be nude on the beach, and it was wonderful.
So yeah, we did get behind a bit, but it was worth it. And so we've just been, hustling and bustling since we got back. It's been kind of crazy, and we really need these drinks today. We have a situation where, we get into these special circumstances, and I think especially being in a community where a lot of people who live here that are foreigners or in the kind of older demographic. So we do have this one client who they're a really great, wonderful person, but they are
very witty.
They're having some issues with some Alzheimer's, and it's been a very different experience trying to sell their property and going through the whole process. And they're a great person. Sometimes it's funny and it's all laughs and jokes, and then other times it's really sad to kind of see the phases of what they're going through. So it's been particularly difficult this last week. Extra stress because it is an extra special circumstance that we're really not typically dealing with. I'm more than happy to help this person and get them transitioned back to the U.S. But it has been, I think, difficult for everyone involved. So
It's also been a learning.
oh, absolutely,
A learning
learning
process,
experience.
yeah.
But my God, I'm ready for a drink this week. That's for sure. And then we have 5 closings coming up this month too.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Finally.
5. So we have
Yeah.
5 pending closings right now. So we're just like juggling all of these things. This year we started with a whole bunch of listings. We had more than 10 listings, didn't we? Of individual residences, and
We only have 3
we're down to 3 now.
3 left.
So
Everything else
we've
is.
sold all of our properties, and
But we're about to add 15.
15, yes. So we're in the process. We actually have the cheers.
Cheers.
We actually have the marketing agreements. We already have the contract in place. We're just in the process of getting it all onto the MLS, and that's another very exciting thing that we have going that's going to be keeping us super busy over the summer.
And hopefully this next week we can do some video of our launch event that we're going to have.
Oh yeah, you
It's a
guys.
surprise.
Yes. So hopefully the next Tequila Chat will be from a very beautiful rooftop
Yes.
at a very nice party.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else has been going on?
Well, I think there's a lot going on, but we are today focusing on our YouTube channel and providing you guys with some information. So today we are coming to you from the marina at Hannah and Michael's. Today
Hannah
we're
and
having our
Michael's.
drinks, and my namesake, not my restaurant though. It's a really beautiful place. It's a cute little restaurant. It's a newer one here in the marina.
You're going to show them the
Yeah.
menu and stuff in there.
Yeah, I'll show the menu and the video of what the interior looks like. But it's really pretty, and it's right here, directly across the street from Plaza Neptuno. And
All the yachts are right here.
yeah, you
Beautiful.
can't see them from here, but we'll walk over there in a little bit. And this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Vallarta. I like it because it's so laid back.
It's much different than the romantic zone or down on the Malecon, and
It has a very different vibe. It's
Yeah.
much more residential.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure how many of the YouTube people we have actually get our newsletter.
Well, if you don't and you would like to, we send out a weekly newsletter, and we also send out these videos every week in the newsletter. You can feel free to shoot us an email. I'll leave a link to the email in the description of the video, or you can even comment, and we'll be sure to add you to that weekly newsletter. And we give lots of good information. We talk about different neighborhoods. We talk about different things to do. We talk about, we have a featured property every week. We also upload these videos every week, and investment opportunities, not just real estate investment opportunities, but like CDs and things like that. So it's a lot of really good information that's not just real estate related, but just kind of day-to-day life in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
The very, very first property I sold ever here in Puerto Vallarta was here in the marina.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the very first one.
One of the very first properties that I had a contract on was here in the marina.
Marina Towers.
Yeah. We won't talk a lot about it, but my clients ended up backing out, and thank God they got their money back. But they got out of that one, and instead of buying that unit, they bought one that was twice the price.
Yeah.
at another complex.
Which
So-
they've taken delivery already. That was a pre-construction purchase.
And
they're
actually, that was
super
this
happy
last
with it.
week
Yeah.
too. They just came down and took the delivery of that.
Yeah, and they're very happy with their purchase.
Yeah.
Here in the marina, I think this is for residential area. I think this is ideal for people with families or older people. We're looking to be in an area that's like walking distance to restaurants, to spas, to bars, to grocery stores, to everything. Basically, it's all right here. Some really great restaurants, some of the best restaurants in Vallarta are here in the marina.
There's no hills. There's no cobblestones.
And it's all beautifully landscaped too. Certainly can't leave out the golf course,
No.
right? And then you
even
have
a lot of the all-inclusives and hotels here will let you get day passes and stuff.
Yeah.
Too, right? Yeah.
and we have a beach too. The beach is not my favorite beach. What did I say? Beach is not my favorite beach. I think it's kind of rocky and the water's pretty choppy. But it's like you have everything, and it's quieter. The ambiance of the marina is so much more laid back than downtown. Yet you're like a 15-minute taxi ride or Uber ride to downtown if you want to go down there. And the airport's just right here. It's like a 5-minute Uber drive to the airport.
And they also have like live music and stuff through here. They have a market here
every Thursday evening, and it's great because it starts around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So it's like by the time the sun's kind of going down, it's nice and cool. You get cool breezes. It's super comfortable and pleasant to walk around during the market. And it's the whole length of the boardwalk here. So you're walking along the boardwalk where all these beautiful yachts are, and you get a lot of artisan art and lots of really good food, lots of clothing and jewelry. Yeah, lots of tchotchkes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this in the marina here is where the cruise ships come in, obviously. And this month, I think I read that they had more cruise ships this month than any month so far.
Wow.
So, yesterday, today there's only one in, but yesterday there were three. I think 2 days this week there were 3 boats in at the same time, and they're like the big mega yachts, mega cruise ships, not the little ones. But I think it's so beautiful. I've been on lots of cruises, and
Another really great thing about this area is you can get into some really great beachfront condos, like 2-bedroom, 2-bath, for around $700,000, maybe a little bit less. So if you go further south or north, you're probably looking at spending more. They are older buildings that are here, but they're beachfront. They have beach clubs with restaurants, pickleball courts, really resort style amenities. Huge heated pools, and you have, of course, just the gorgeous sunsets and gorgeous ocean views from your unit, and they're well laid out. The square footage is good compared to like the newer construction that you see.
Mm-hmm. And also the finish out on the older buildings, to me, like the wood is always nicer. The details of the making it more architecturally different rather than just a white box square.
Yeah, definitely have that more traditional.
Yeah.
Mexican architecture.
Even the roofs are the terracotta tile roofs.
Yeah,
and not just
And it's all like solid concrete too,
Mm-hmm.
So not drywall and things like that.
I love the marina area.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
Maybe one day I'll be able to.
Let's go take a walk on the boardwalk. What do you think?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's go take a walk. This is my most favorite part of the marina. There are so many beautiful areas to walk around, but this really takes the cake. I love walking this boardwalk with these beautiful multi-million-dollar yachts. This is just right outside of our office in the marina. It's a wonderful walk, and this is where they do the Thursday market as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Tequila Chat. If you guys have any properties that you want to sell in the marina or properties that you want to buy in the marina, don't hesitate to reach out to us. I will leave our contact information in the description of this video, or honestly, if anywhere in Vallarta or the Bahia de Banderas, we are happy to help you with your real estate needs. Or even if you just want to talk about relocating and ask some questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We're always happy to talk and help people kind of make their way on their journey, whether it be going back to where they're from or coming down here to relocate or get some investment properties under their belt and in their investment portfolio. We're always happy to help. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And if you're not already signed up to our newsletter, please reach out with your email address and we'll sign you guys up. See you next week.